If you thought woke was going away and Marvel Studios was going to turn a corner, Vanessa Kirby is here to make sure that you know that is not happening. Wrote this up over at fandompulse.com. You can find the link in the description below. And Vanessa Kirby confirmed in a recent interview that the Fantastic Four First Steps film will explore gender politics with her character, Sue Storm. Kirby spoke with Entertainment Weekly saying, "If you played an exact 60s Sue today, everyone would think she was a bit of a doormat. So figuring out how to capture the essence of what she represented to each generation, where the gender politics were different, and embody that today was one of the greatest joys of this." So very clear that the film will indeed be embracing gender politics. But I do want to point out that her claim that the 60s Sue today, everyone would think she was a bit of a doormat, that's just an utter lie. One needs only look at Fantastic Four issue number 2, and you can see even in these panels right here that Sue Storm is not a doormat. She is literally breaking free from a federal detainment facility by herself, knocking these soldiers out of the way. Now, obviously, she does alert them that the Fantastic Four are escaping, but they eventually do escape. And then when they end up confronting the Skrulls who have been impersonating them, she's there taking them out with the rest of the team. So clearly not a doormat. And again, this was in the second comic of Fantastic Four. Don't have to look that far into the run to see she was not a doormat. Just completely wrong on the facts there. But again, is that really surprising when they're trying to push an agenda and they're saying that they are indeed going to be including gender politics into this film? On top of Kirby's comments there, Entertainment Weekly's Christian Holub shared that Kirby Storm is the head of the Future Foundation and she, quote, has helped achieve global demilitarization and peace. The film's director, Matt Shackman, elaborated, saying, if Reed is the most scientifically intelligent person, then she is the most emotionally intelligent person on the planet. Between the two of them, they're building an idealistic society. Sounds like a Mary Sue to me. Achieving global demilitarization and peace, building some kind of utopia. Now, obviously, they're going to run into problems, I think, with that utopia, but nevertheless, that is how they are depicting this character. These people have not learned their lessons whatsoever. Audiences are not interested in this, but they don't care, right? Because the whole point is to try to propagate these evil feminist ideologies and more. And that's exactly what they will be doing, because Kirby also talked about how she wanted to make sure that her depiction of Sue Storm was not the stereotype of a goody, sweet mother. We can't have that depiction that we got in The Incredibles with Elastigirl, who is that goody, sweet mother, although she also is a big mama bear and is going to defend her family. I don't think they've made a better Fantastic Four film than The Incredibles, and I don't think this film is going to top it. And Vanessa Kirby here is making it very clear that they are definitely not going to be doing that with this film, because she says, one of the things I love most from Sue's history is when she becomes Malice and all her dark stuff comes out. I was obsessed with that chapter of her life. So I wanted to make sure that there were tones of malice in there with her, that she wasn't just a stereotype of a goody, sweet mother. I've always been really interested in the mess of femininity and how can you be both? How can you be all the things, not just the tough, invincible, powerful woman, but also a mother who gives birth, which is itself a superhero act. I love that these characters are real humans and a messy family who argue and try to work it out and get things wrong. So that last sentence, I actually think that does kind of embody the Fantastic Four, but the fact that they're trying to include this dark persona of Malice into her character, I don't think audiences are interested in that. I think they've made it very clear that people don't like those types of characters. I think people are actually looking for true heroic characters. I think they're looking for traditional gender roles. And this film clearly isn't going to be providing that. And that's because they don't want to provide that. They want to offer something different. They want to make you think that feminism is normal. They want you to think that women can be everything, that they can be just like the men and as well as be the woman, and they can't. It's impossible. I mean, we just look around here in 2025, those people don't exist. It is impossible to do that. You are warring against nature. So that is the latest on Fantastic Four First Steps. Number of red flags here. And I think I've seen enough. This film is dead on arrival, and we really haven't seen Marvel turn the page at all. They continue to try to promise that that is what they are going to do, and they just simply have not. And I just don't think that they can or that they even want to. I think that at this point, when they say they're trying to turn the page, they're doing any kind of creative reboots, they're just lying at this point to try to dupe as many people as they possibly can. And that's just going to turn more and more people off, which is a good thing, because people should not be exposing themselves to this vile, heinous propaganda that is pushing evil ideologies. But let me know what you guys make of this. Let me know in the comments below. Remember to always be charitable, especially to each other, and to always, always speak the truth.